how are you getting on with your project?
I'm kind of behind, but that's because I started to work a month ago, and I'm very behind on the other projects as well, and the assignments that we have for history and technology. And that's because when I work, I have to sit down and do it at that moment. I don't do anything else. I might spend 8 hours just sitting and writing an essay on whatever I'm doing, but I cannot stand up. And the problem is that with this kind of schedule, for example, I have to be at work at 5 o'clock, so I work, and then I have to stop whatever I'm doing, go to work, do something completely different, and of course pay attention to what I'm doing, and then come back. And it's just a mess in my head right now. Then I'm getting behind, and I have to hurry and do everything. But yeah.
So your concept is about...
It is about diversity, basically. The way I started is I wanted to have a place where people can have a conversation, because in these days people are always into their phones, and basically people are very depressed. How can I say that? Yeah, they're just depressed, and they have problems with communicating with each other, even with strangers. I have that problem. I really have that problem as well. So that's where I started from. And looking at the user group in Albert Road, they're mainly students, mainly international students. There's even a Bulgarian shop in that road. Some are mostly from Asia, like India or China, or basically Asia and East Europe. This is the most basic user group. So I wanted to make a coffee shop where everyone can go together, and just it's about that journey and discovery. The coffee shop is built around that kind of diversity, as in I'm making it to be able to play board games in it that are from different countries, as in not only backgammon, not only chess, but other kind of board games or card games as well. And there's also going to be a shop that is on the first floor, and that shop will be basically the theme will be every day is a holiday somewhere. So every day we'll have different different things from different countries. By things I mean not only souvenirs, but just general things from that country. It could be like a special day that the coffee and the tea will be this theme. Like, for example, tomorrow is India's International Day. That's what we're going to sell in the shop. And that's basically the concept of it.
Are there any difficulties that you face with your brief?
I don't think so. I mean, everything is pretty clear the way I see it. And I like that we have enough time to finish everything, especially that consolidation period, and then we get to fill it in, because that helps me a lot with managing my time. And yeah, the brief is pretty simple. We need to have a concept sheet, we need to have the plan section, inventions, drawings, and taxonometry. And all I need to do is work more on my skills on how to actually do those things, and maybe work to improve my skills in Photoshop. But the brief itself is pretty straightforward.
So you think that the skill that you want to improve more is Photoshop at this stage?
At this stage, yeah, just make everything more presentable, make better renderings. This is what my goal is so far.
Have you fully structured your brief, or you need to rethink about some things?
What do you mean?
I mean, you talked about diversity and how you want this cafe to be addressed to specific people. Do you think that you need to think about more about your concept, or do you just look forward to go into the practical aspect of it?
Well, I think regarding concept, I spent a lot of time just doing research on many things, even things that I'm not even going to consider right now, but I did enough research, I think, to have a full idea of what I want to do. So, yeah, I think I'm done with the concept and just have to try to keep it in the design and try not to drift away somewhere, but I don't want to.
So what do you need to do for next week's review?
For the next week's review, it's basically do as much as possible to finish the layout of the whole building, to have all the dimensions correctly, and basically all the interior that we want to do, where we want to place it, and how it wants to look like. We're supposed to do that, but not on the final sheet, but mostly on the tracing paper, because we still need to have this lecture about the counter, so things will change, but we need to have a general view how everything is going to look like, so we can start producing the drawings.
So how are you going to plan the things that you need to do? Do you have a specific order that you need to follow, or you're more impulsive about how you work?
Impulsive, no, not at all. I'm actually thinking that after I finish the layout, I'm probably going to do the planning section first and think about basically colors and materials that then I'm going to transfer it to that perspective view, and then I'm going to finish off with the elevations so I know how it looks like from the outside, but yeah, I need to know how inside looks like in order to finish it on the outside, because people are going to be looking through those windows as well. So that's my plan so far.
Good. That is all. Can I have a look at your journal?
Yeah, sure. I haven't sticked anything. I haven't sticked everything. Most of the drawings that they gave us in the research and the readings are here, which I'm going to put later.
Do you have just one journal for the coffee shop, or is from the previous one?
It is from the previous. Yeah, it's from the previous as well. From the museum too. And I haven't done a cover page for it yet. Here. Pretend there's a cover page.
Need to take some pictures.
These are the notes we had on the first day. Yeah, I couldn't fit the pictures on the page.
What type of glue do you use?
Eagle.
Oh, the liquid one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I prefer this one because it has enough time to... You need to wait for it a bit to dry and then stick it.
Yeah.
I prefer that than just moving the thing around.
Yeah. Stick can be tricky sometimes. It turns my journal into really wobbly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm doing the wrong technique, but I'm most certainly sure that this is not the right one. I like this. Did you do it by hand?
Yeah, but it's not my own design. It's from a font generator.
Oh, right. Awesome. This is more about the identity.
No, these are precedents that I didn't like. I mean, I just searched for other coffee shops that also have board game theme, and they were pretty nice as an idea, but I didn't really like the interior. It looked a bit unfinished.
Yeah. Sometimes it is like that. You walk into buildings and you think that you have no identity whatsoever.
Yeah.
And it's really confusing when there is no identity.
Yeah, it is. You know, there's nice, but it's not
something
exactly...
something is missing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Good luck for next week.
Thank you.
Everything will work out. Don't be stressed.
That's easy to say, don't be stressed.
I'm a very stressing person, so it took me a while, especially this semester, to realize that, my expectations are that high. What I can do realistically is here, fine if I can do it until here, but I can do it well.
True.
So I found it really hard to cope because I'm a perfectionist, so I'm really
it's so hard
suffering.
because like you understand that it might not be that standard that you want, but I don't wanna.
Mhm.
I have to.